Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Amalgam Ash, and this is Forsaken Singularity, a game made in RPG in a box by Absolute Anarchy. We're back to the PC. We're not going to choose Dino the Dinosaur. We're not going to choose Soul of Morning. We're actually going to choose Battle. Oh. Battle's not one of the ones that can be chosen. One Man Massacre. That's the one we want. And now it's time for you to see that RPG in a box is perfect for making first-person shooters. How is this possible? I don't know. It just is. Do we lose health whenever we... Oh, God. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, you're fast. You're a fast boy. And you don't know what personal space is. But that's okay. We're not going to suffer you to live too much longer. Meanie, I'm not the one you should be worrying about anyway, says Lenny. I don't remember Lenny talking. Sorry about that. Whoa. Evidently, I can get a leg up on some enemies behind that door. Not gonna worry about that. Hello, enemies. Bugheads? Is that what's going on here? Are the black and white people that I'm saving? If so, I'm glad that they don't seem to have hit points. Yeah! You guys were getting attacked through the door because you're losers. I'll save you. I'll save all of you gray people. Ah, crap. What? Oh. What? No, it broke. It broke. Why it broke? It broke. No. It's like range now. Or it's where my bullets don't work anymore. So I die. Bullets don't work in that second phase. They worked last time I played this, which is crazy. But there's a real problem with the way right now games continue and load saves. There's something to do with, I think, the way the variables are handled before a project is closed out. And I haven't run into this every time, but I've run into this with enough games that it seems to be pretty easy to overlook when you're deving. So unfortunately, I've just continued and I'm not able to access anything. This is where I'm stuck now. So we're actually going to start over real quick. Okay, we've actually completely started from new game. Now we can go back into One Man Massacre. Should work fine now. Yeah, in fact, it's a little bit smoother. Believe it or not. My gray people are no longer in the maps. I don't think they were supposed to be here, or else there was something where the... Ooh, I think I figured that out. It could be that there's minor changes depending on what game you play first. I don't know. I actually don't know. Don't know. Let's make use of this hack real quick just to take down the overall amount of enemies that I'll have to fight. And then... Oh, good. That's not gonna work. Oh, hi there. Stay out of your way. Don't want to get hurt. There was just one left. Okay, so this should work fine. I hope. Yeah, works great. Works fantastic. Okay, and I could be wrong about why that didn't work. I'm not professing to be an expert. However, I want to be excited, so we're gonna run. We're gonna strafe. Strafe. Haven't lost any hit points yet. Ha! You guys are noobs. Noobage. Maximum noobage. Soundtrack by Noob Jelly. Yeah, that's right. Do comment if you got that joke. It was really obscure and poorly delivered, but you know, just let me know. Okay, got the key. Got the key. I was holding down a button the whole time. Does the door still open for me? No. So, oh, I didn't get the key. I did not get the key. We got the key now. I was going to be very worried. Hallway, corridor, large boy, large man. Can you even fit through the door? Doesn't matter, you're dead. The alien queen is dead. Earth is saved from the invasion. Or what's that, just a scout? Find out in One Man Massacre 2, coming out in 1994. You are winner. Play again. Like a moth to a flame, Michael. You can't ever resist, can you? Ah, yes. So, we've read through all this already. Smiley. Smiley is like, hey, who are you? What are you doing? No, stop! Thank you. Where are you going? Okay, thanks. Mourner, we're going to do real quick, just to... destroy our enemies and get through and get our next cutscene with Smiley. That is the way that this game works. So we have this game has changed. This game has changed. There are enemies in this game that I don't think were in the previous. These people with knives. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, and maybe I even already faced them the last time I played and just mindlessly destroyed them all, so I'm not even remembering because I didn't allow them to make an impact on me, but just seems extra strange. Extra strange. These guys seem familiar. Okay. +1 defense. Move through. I kind of had a suspicion that the games would change depending on the order in which you played them. And if that is true, if I really was seeing the effects of having played one game first and then having played the shooting game, and then seeing that, you know, that change, that's really cool. Really, really cool. Okay. So we've channeled our strength, we've channeled our faith, hit points. Back outside we go. You've already seen me play this. By the way, I am playing this because it was submitted to the Mega Minutiae Jam. I had a single video in which I played all the available games at the time and didn't have any problems or anything. Go away, Goblin. And unfortunately, all the footage was lost, so I'm just trying to do the game justice by giving it another complete playthrough. I say another because I did give it one. But, you know, it's alright. What the heck are you? Lenny. Meanie? I'm not the one you should be worrying about anyway. Another Lenny? And it was a different looking Lenny. Interesting. There's more to this than I imagined. It's not the Lenny that was in the last game, though. That Lenny seems to be recurring, but different looking every time. Destroy the vampire, destroy the Strigoi, destroy the bloodstains on the floor, destroy the table and chairs, climb the mountain, channel resolve. Yes, we're almost done with this game. Just paying a lot less attention to it. Basically just trying to get through. All the enemies revived. That's interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. By the way, would love to play a fuller version of this one. You are already my... Okay. And then, oh, you get the same script. Interesting. There's one more game that we have to play. There's one more that I have to show you, and that's Defiler. This one is the meat and potatoes of this whole experience. And it covers the optional requirement nor theme of the jam to which it was submitted. It was a rainy evening in the Windy City, and after the week I had, I was hoping it'd be quiet. But, like I always seem to be recently, I was wrong. Hey boss, we got another one. Wait, is that... If it's who I think it is, I don't want to hear about it. I'm already dealing with 3 other murders by this creep. Fine, 3rd Street, behind the diner dumpster. Police are already there, Rob. Out in the open. He's getting bold. God damn it, fine. I'll get ready and hope to God this isn't another red herring. I'm behind on my paperwork. Again, I got better things to do, though. Like smoke, drink, sleep. You'd think with all these law books I'd stop getting into trouble, and you would be wrong. I wonder if anyone would notice if I snuck a comic book into there. 2 most important things for a PI, a gun, and something to prevent me from using it on myself. Acquired revolver, acquired whiskey flask. I could be spying for paranoid spouses right now, but I'm stuck with this clusterfuck of a case. Joy. Private Investigator Robert Jackson. I have reason to believe this murder is tied to a case I'm working on. Yeah, Jackson, I know who you are, and I already know this is your little defiler friend's doing. Could we quit the pissing contest and you can just tell me what happened to let me do my job? You're the reason why PIs are going out of fashion, Jackson. You're rash and you're sloppy, but if you can somehow solve this case, then I guess it doesn't matter who's doing it. Thanks for the encouraging words, officer. How long ago did this happen? We don't have an exact timeline, but we think she's pretty fresh. Maybe 2 to 5 hours? That's a pretty broad range. Well, all we got is his call times and the state of the body. Any witnesses? One of the 2 callers said they heard a scream, but no one else seems to have. Other than that, we haven't been able to find any witnesses. There were 2 callers. Yeah. The cook from the diner. And we don't know who the second guy is yet. We're working on that. Which one said they heard the scream? Our mystery caller. That means he must have been in the alleyway when it happened, or somewhere more audible to the murder. When we find the caller, we'll have more to go off of. Do we have a murder weapon? Same as all the others. Looks like it was done with a small, sharp object, like a knife, and then hacked up by some kind of chopping tool, most likely some kind of hatchet. At least we know it's our guy. That really doesn't ease me much, Jackson. Any suspects? Really taking the long shot there, aren't you, Jackson? We got nothing. Never hurts to ask. When you're burning up my time, it does. I'm done here. I'm going to go do some real investigating. Don't get anyone put into the hospital this time, Jackson. Shut that door. You. Private Investigator Robert Jackson. I have reason to believe this murder is tied to a case I'm working on. Your little pet project, Jackson. Very funny. What can you tell me? Not a lot. We got a call from some poor cook at the diner, and then when we got here, found it tore up in the dumpster. Doesn't seem like anyone else saw or heard anything either. Woman gets butchered in broad daylight, and you're telling me no one even noticed? Way the world's going, I say. I have my doubts about that. Mind if I take a look around? You gonna get anyone shot again? You should become a comedian. No, officer, I'm not. Then go right ahead. Just make sure you have your lunch before you look in that dumpster. I didn't want to look in there, but now I have, and I have gained no new information. Boring history textbooks, and a lot of them are about the Industrial Revolution for some reason. Looks like romance novels. Let's see. Oh God, this is filthy. Put it back. Let's see. This seems to be noir books. A note? I suspect a gift from the little freak. 3 down, 2 to go. You're really falling behind. Maybe read these so you can learn how to be a real detective, Jackson. God, this kid has awful handwriting. How does he know my name? I should bring this evidence to one of the officers. This place sells comic books? Don't mind if I do. Acquired comic book. Science books. Nothing on psychology, though. Guides on astrology and that crap. Fiction seems like an awfully broad section, but they all look dull anyway. Bibles. Literally just Bibles. Self-help books and addiction prevention. How fun. Ooh, law books. I'd rather let the defiler kill me than buy another one of these. Lots of weird doomsday speak and spiritualism stuff. Never understood it. Trashy tabloids. Ugh. All the newspaper. I wonder what they're fear-mongering today. Is this that kind of magazine? Out in the open? Well, if I solve this case, it'll be my little treat. Interact with the defiler bookshelf. Whoop. I bet you think I'm stuck inside your computer. You're very wrong, Emily. Private Investigator Robert Jackson. Got time for a couple questions? Oh, am I in trouble? Unless you murdered a woman outside of the diner over there, no. Oh, Lord, no, I would never. Heard about that. Nasty business. Yeah, I think that goes without saying. Where were you a couple hours ago? Here, like always? Yeah, I'm gonna need a little more than that. Did you notice anything strange happen before the murder? It's pretty quiet here. Not many people come in nowadays. Everyone watches the television. So you mostly deal with regulars then? Any of them come in today? Well, we got Margaret, but I don't think she did it unless you think the killer is a 90-year-old woman. I never rule out suspects, but I think I'm going to make an exception here. Actually, I did get some strange in today. Wasn't thinking about him because he was in so fast I barely noticed he was ever there. That's what I'm looking for. What did he do while he was here? He asked me if I had any noir novels, which we do. He then approached some bookcases and looked at a book for a minute, put it back, then left. Didn't think much of it at the time. I think it was closer to the back on the side near the door. That bastard is taunting me, I know it. Assuming this is him. What made him strange? He had this hostile aura, I guess you could say, about him. Like his questions were actually demands. Also seemed like the kind of guy who never had a single friend growing up, if you know what I mean. Did you get a good look at him? I didn't have my glasses on since I was moving some boxes and I didn't want to get them damaged. Sorry. He was a man for sure. I could hear that much. He was tall and, light-skinned with blonde hair. That's all I have, but I wish I could tell you more. Already given me more than anyone here. Thanks. Found something you might find valuable, officer. Got a note from our friend. I can barely read this, Jackson. No signature, so I don't think this is going to help us much. Can you identify anything from looking at it? Any suspicious stains? Luckily for my sanity, no. Hold on a minute. What is it? We got a guy in a few months back in petty theft. Idiot stole a box of 22s and he had this exact handwriting when he asked for a signature. Sounds like a lead. Where does this guy live? Hold on there, cowboy. We can't just go barging in without a warrant, and I highly doubt this is going to hold up before a judge to get us a warrant. Just give me the damn address and let me handle the red tape. Fine, Jackson. Talk to either of us once you're ready to head out, but you're on your own with this one after that. I'll tell you all we got on our new suspect on the way. Yeah, thanks for the ride. Need to save on gas anyway. Private Investigator Robert Jackson. Got time for a couple questions? Yeah, hit me. Where were you a couple of hours ago? You mean when all this happened? Yeah, be as detailed as you can. I was cooking some burgers like I usually do. And what kind? Excuse me? Does that matter? Just answer the question. They were our house special, mushroom burgers with onion. Okay, go on. So I was making our burgers and suddenly Tyler runs in screaming, hands covered in blood, ranting about a dead person. I sit his ass down because he was scaring the customers and he told me the whole story. All right. Mind if I poke around your kitchen? As long as you don't eat nothing without paying, I don't care. In that case, can you cook me up one of those mushroom burgers? I had to skip breakfast. You got it. Acquired burger. Man, this place is dead. Wait, no. Phrasing. P.I. Robert Jackson, got time for a couple questions? Oh, yeah. The police told me something like you would come. Good to know confidentiality is dead. You seem a bit shaken. Mind telling me why? Seeing a dead body will do that to you. Oh, you're the witness. My apologies. If it isn't too much, could you tell me what you saw? No, it's fine. Just a part of your job, right? So Lewis yelled for me to take out the trash, since when he makes our special Aloha burgers, we get a lot of waste, so I didn't notice it had gotten full. Aloha burger? Yeah, it's a burger with grilled pineapple. Thanks, I hate it. So what happened after picking up the trash? I opened the door and walked out. I knew almost instantly something was wrong because the dumpster smelled worse than usual. When I opened it, I saw that. I screamed and ran back inside, then called you guys. Did you hear anything suspicious before the murder? No, not at all. I don't think the killer was the loud and brutal type, just brutal. Does it ever get loud in here? Sometimes the kids play that stupid rock music on the jukebox, but not normally, no. Wait, you don't think I'm lying, do you? Not what I was implying. One of the witnesses mentioned a scream. Well, thank you for your time. I'll be on my way now. I hope you can find him, Mr. Jackson. Good to know we have something in common. Ready to head out, Jackson? Yeah, great. Our guy is most likely someone named Stephen Finnerty. Blonde, tall guy. We didn't get much else because the charges were dropped. Bit of a bug on the counter. Hello, can I help you? Sure. Can you tell me which apartment a Stephen Finnerty lives in? You got a warrant? Excuse me? I'm a friend. Just tell him Jackson wants to see him. I'm sure he'll be ecstatic to see me. Uh-huh, sure, buddy. Come back with a warrant. I'm going to need to find the defiler's apartment number, or else I'm going to be skulking here for days. This guy outside. Legless Jones. What can Legless Jones do for you? I feel highly uncomfortable with the idea that people actually call you that. You can call me whatever you want if you give me some spare change. Can you tell me what apartment a man named Steve Infinity lives? Oh, easily, but you gotta make it worth my while. If you're soliciting me, I'll have you know I can have you arrested on the spot. No, sir. I'm merely a man down on his luck. Oh, I know what you want now. Give the man your burger and some whiskey. Now that's a combo. He's in 223. This complex has 200 apartments. No, you idiot. The 23rd apartment of floor 2. 223. I believe I gave him just a little bit last time, and he's like, you're on your own. He's on floor 2. That's all you're getting from me. If I could break in, I could get the tenant list. Slip a comic book page between the door and the wall. You open the door and very quickly search the tenant list while the desk lady isn't paying attention. You find that Stephen lives in apartment 223. Well, it's nice that we could corroborate that. You rush to the apartment. Give it up, creep. I know it's you. How? It was perfect. You ruined it. Not perfect anymore. Now put your hands where I can see them. You're going to the station. With the defiler put away for his crimes, the Windy City can rest easy for now. But that won't save you from smiles. You got ending 2. The best ending. Good job. I see you're as weak-willed as Michael. Good. I hope you know I can hear you, little moth. I can see you, too. Emily. Well, what the hell are you? We have been called demons. Outer spawn, possessed. But I think I prefer the newest title the board has given us. Otherlings. Leave me alone. I'm not a part of your stupid beef. Why would I do that? I was getting bored of chasing Michael, and you have so much knowledge to extract. How did you get like this? You could join us because it's so simple. Know the unknowable. It's an exhilarating experience. That's all you need to become like us. No, I can't handle all this. Get away from me. Leave. I will see you soon, little moth. Then you will understand. I didn't give you a choice. Submit now or die, Emily. What? No! Escape now! Welcome to the world of Paradox. And that is, my friends, the end. Thank you for playing my game. If you encountered any bugs or had any thoughts in general, please let me know on my itch page. I want to keep working on this game, so if people like it, I'll keep making updates with new games and longer existing ones. Have a wonderful day. So at the end of the first time that I recorded this whole experience, I was goodbye, Arm. I was very, very adamant that the developer continue working on this game because it is so, so cool. It was such a cool experience to play through the mini games and then get like a little bit of lore in between each time and then have weird things happen that weren't necessarily explainable. Like, I'm still not sure what the deal is with Lenny and why there are different Lennys in the levels, but they don't always appear. That sort of thing is awesome. So I really hope the developer can dig deep into the project and rearrange whatever needs to be rearranged so people can continue from their previous playthroughs. And especially with the RPG in a Box updates that have occurred, I hope that there's a lot of stuff that can help facilitate people being able to make sure that these games run well when they are reloaded and such. I haven't used RPG in a Box enough to be able to be experienced with that directly, or else I would help. But I don't have any tutorials on the subject. I have very basic map building knowledge and basic scripting. So unfortunately, it won't come from me, but I do want to deep dive back into this engine soon and make some content with it. I had Nil Bog made for the sole purpose of making a game about a character, me, and Nil, and being stuck in a sort of voxel world, and I want to return to that. So anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing what people submit to the whole jam, if they are using RPG in a Box, the pit jam, I should say. And if you are watching this, please go consider checking out the pit jam and seeing if the simplicity of it and its rules speak to you in any way. Other than that, if you are making a game or have made a game with a playable demo in RPG in a Box, hit me up. I'd really love to play it, and I'll showcase it on my channel. Until then, have a great rest of your day, guys, and comment anything you like down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.